Fishy, fishy. No audio? Okay, okay. It's probably the audio device. Sometimes the audio device are changing when Windows does updates. Now. Yeah. They sometimes when Windows does updates, is changing the USB devices, and it's changing the idea of the devices somehow. It's kind of stupid, but it's what it does. Pum 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 pum. Hello. Hello. I will keep this skin for today, and then tomorrow I will change it. I mean, we are still Halloween, right? Somehow. Well, it was yesterday, but you know, yesterday, today, it's kind of fine. Bum 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 ba ba bum bum. Ba 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 ba. Okay, so we continue on fishing. Today, I'm in holidays, by the way, today. So it's holiday in Italy. It's actually holiday in Italy, in Germany, and in France today. Whoop. Okay. So tonight I will not be here, and so I'm streaming now, so we can do some work, right? So we can do some work on the fishing minigame. Okay, I'm ready. So we have to add the end game, right? So the end game happens if you lose or if you win, right? And if you do nothing, you lose. So the question is how many moves, right, we want to have before the game ends automatically. And also, how does the player know? Well, I think that probably the bobber should return, right? Should return to the rod. I would say when the game ends, right? Okay, let's start to add the game end. The game end, so we need a new variable in our setup, right? Which is here. Setup base game parameters. Well, it can also be on the difficulty side, but anyway, we need another one of those, right? And it will be called it will be called I mean, it must be an integer, right? It will be called something like steps. No, moves to finish or something like that. Well, the point is that is move to finish well and moves to finish bad. And it's not the same number, I guess. No, I think it can be the same number. I think it can be the same number. Yeah. So let's call it required win moves. Okay. Required win moves. And we set it here in our difficulty factor, right? So let's say that by default, let's say 5. Okay, I'm just throwing a number at the moment, but let's say 5 moves. So 5 moves. So basically, every time I update my fishing UI TXT bonus, right, which happens here. Well, it happens multiple times though. It happens there, it happens, well, here it's just for the completion. -1 point. -1 point. Move game result. So I think we have to do it here, somewhere here. So somewhere here we need to say if, right, if this number, if move game result so if move game result is equal or lower, require 5 moves, I go to -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So when is actually equal. So if move game result is equal to the negative of this, right? We could say or lower, but in theory should not happen, right? We go lower without passing through this. So right, so if that's the case, we have an end game, right? And we need 2 different functions for end game. We need an end game win and end game lose. And I think that it cannot be a function because 99% we will need a timeline, right? And what did I do? No, you cannot do it this way, sorry. Brain fart. What is this thing at the bottom? This thing at the bottom is... What is this thing at the bottom? Was the old going left, going right? Nah, we can delete all of this. We can delete all of that, it's not needed anymore. Okay, so... I think we can have a function here that is endgame, right? We said. And endgame can be positive or negative. So we will have win with a boolean, right? Win. Win with a boolean. And okay, and here we will say we will do stuff, right? Here we will do stuff. Yeah. Good move, bad move. My only problem is that we have this in multiple places, which is not very nice. We have this, you know, in multiple places. And it's not really the best because I think I need a check end game function that is, yeah, probably. Because otherwise we will not. Yeah. Let's create, check end game. Okay, and check end game actually needs to have a boolean output. Which is win. And right? So we check the end game. If it's true, we end game. If not, we continue. We have to do the same pretty much, right? Pretty much in all the places. Well, actually, this one I can call it directly inside check end game. It's probably a better idea. So that I call it here, so I don't have to do it twice or multiple times. Yeah. Right. Yeah, because we have to check for positive and negative, right? So we have to check for end game positive, and we have to check for end game negative. Yeah, exactly. So I have to do the same pretty much, right? But with positive. So because if we do positive, right? So if my move game result is equal to the required moves, then I won, right? Then I won. Sorry, here is a loss, huh? Here is a loss, and here is a win. Yeah, exactly. And if it's false, we just return no win, right? No win. Win, no win. But no, this is not good though. That is not good. We should return endgame. Should not return if we won or not, because anyway we will manage the endgame there. So there is endgame yes with a loss, there is endgame yes with a win, and there is no endgame, right? Exactly. Is this thing correct? Move result equal to required moves. No, that is not correct. It's 0 minus required moves. Okay, so it's the negative, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this should do what we need, which is our check end game. So now we just, yeah, exactly. If it's false, we continue. If not, we just stop, right? So the fish is not going to move anymore. And we have to do the same. We have to do the same. Oh, wow. Well, apart from the initialization, obviously. There should be not so many places, but I see there are, well, there are actually 3 places. Okay, so here we should do the same. We always have a problem of space, huh? So if the end game, if this is the end game, then we do nothing. Otherwise we go here. Now this play 2D sound, I would prefer to play it after, because I think for the end game we will anyway play another sound. So if we are finished, we're not gonna play this sound, we're gonna play another sound. And we have to do the same here. So same reasoning with the yes no sound. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. So this will let us know that the game is finished, right? And at the moment we don't have anything inside the end game, but we can start to do something, right? So basically here we have our end game. So I think what I want to have, if we win, I think it would be nice to see the fish. I think it would be nice to see the fish, and but anyway, let's test this, and if not, so let's get our fishing actor, let's get our fishing UI, and on the TXT bonus we will just say win or lose, right? For now, just as a thing. Right? So there is win. And this is lose. Okay. End game, we not lose. Okay, fantastic. Got it. I will lose. Well, I can also just press the key wrongly. It's the same. It continues. Seems that our check didn't work actually. Why? Our check didn't work. Why? Move game result. Required win moves. Which we said it was 5, right? Okay, let me add a breakpoint and try again. I don't know why. I don't understand why. Got it! I can just press random keys pretty much and...
No. No.
why did it not removing... Huh? Because this is not printing the value on top.
No.
In fact, it's -4. Okay, so here we should be -5 now. Yeah, exactly. So if this is -5 and it is 5 -5, so this is true, exactly. So if this is true, we go in endgame, right? We go in endgame. And inside endgame, with a loss, we set the text lose, right? So actually I should see that. Why is it immediately coming through again? It's immediately coming through again with a -5, with a -6. So it looks like we are not really stopping, right? Because in this case I did... It's kind of strange though. Because in this case I did a bad move. No, I didn't do a bad move. I just waited, right? I just waited. So the waiting is... The waiting is here. No key press, -1 points, right? So I set the text to -5, I guess. And then I do my check. And then this goes to, right, to nothing. I think we need to stop the movement. Otherwise, at the next tick, yeah, I think we need to stop the move. Yeah, I think I understand what is happening. We need to stop. What was our enumeration? We need the enumeration to take into account also the end of the game. We had on rod, is cast, on water, fish bite, moving, right? And we need another one actually, which is end game, right? Which is end game. So if he's end game, he should not do anything, pretty much. And so here we will. So if end game is here or here. Right. So in these two cases, I have to set my floater state to endgame, right? So that we know that we reached the endgame. I don't think I need a status win or lose because, well, maybe I will need it later. At the moment I don't need it, but because we will add here pretty much the code, right? But this will, okay, so let's see if now everything stops, right? And we don't do anything weird. Got it. Well, I can probably remove this breakpoint at this point. -1, -2, -4. What? Skip one. Lose. Okay, fantastic. I don't know why I skipped one, but lose. And everything stops, right? Everything stops. I don't know if I really want to have the bobber return to the rod or just allow you to cast again, right? Got it. I think also staying there and allowing you to cast again. But the problem is that it's like, he's not. Yeah, we also have to switch the. I think it would be nice to return. I think it would be nice to return. Should I do the end game inside of this? Probably. Yeah, maybe it's cleaner. Because this function is only checking, right? It's not really doing anything. So maybe it's better if instead of doing the floater state here, I do it inside end game only once, right? Because we have to stop the movement in all cases. So we stop the movement. Now, we stop the movement and we make the bobber. So enable counter move, right? We click that. We say you cannot, and the marker is not active. Okay, you cannot press any buttons anymore, and the marker is not active anymore, right? So the marker returns red. Wow. After this, you got very lucky. Oh wow, 2000. Holy shit. You got it out to pick some minigame, probably grab some food. Okay. See you, fun. Bye. Let me see if anyone commented on. Sorry, I was checking something. Okay, what do we do here? What do we do here? What do we do here? We we end the game, we enable a counter move, and then win or lose. Okay. So in those two cases, right, it's very different because in one case we want to show the fish that you got, and which, by the way, we are not even randomizing at this point, but we will, and just return the bobber to the rod. In the other case, we also return the bobber to the rod. So the difference is just if we attach or if we don't attach the fish to the bobber, right? So do you think I should have another child here, which is my actual static mesh, which is the actual, which will probably become a skeletal mesh, right? Because he will move a bit, right? So probably it's better if I set it as a skeletal mesh from the beginning. Yeah, I would say so. Right, so this one will be the fish, which at the moment, I mean, at the beginning is obviously empty, but as soon as you catch, so now we need a fish. Ah, finally we see a fish after like all these days, you know, of no food. Finally, we see a fish. Which kind of fish we want? I don't even remember where the hell we have them, but I think I created a project just to contain the fishes. If I'm not wrong, let's see. I don't know if it was this fishing test or something else, but well, I can just check it from the content actually, but nope, was not this one. No, it's definitely not this one. Simple fishing component demo. No, I will have to clear this out because it's just occupying space and where did we have our fishing? Good question. Oh my god. I don't know. I have no idea. I think I have to go in my own YouTube and look at the video where we actually collected the fishes and see the name of the project, because it's too many. I mean, there's no way, and it's not very easy. Why? What is this? Many, I mean. Okay, so when did we work on the actual fishes? Here. Well, here I think I was already probably here. No, here. Let me see. Isn't there also another salty out? I think we were already working on the actual mini game. Yeah, was working on the mini game. It's kind of funny to see. It's kind of funny to see it. You know, it was so. What happened? I don't know. But yeah, it was not here, definitely. I think it was before this, because right? It must be before that. When did I collect all the fishes? Maybe I did it offline. No. Yeah. Yeah, I probably did it offline. GG. Okay. I did it offline maybe, so it's not in the history, so we have to search it now. We have to search it. Oh my god, we have a million project, I tell you. Maybe we can go by date. Marketplace particles, marketplace container. Maybe it's inside marketplace container. Possible. Very possible. Because here we had all the packs, including the animal packs. But I remember I called... oh my god, why I don't remember this is so ridiculous. Wait. I think I may know. We put it under, temporary under here. We put it temporarily. No. Oh my god, I don't remember. We put it under temp 4? I don't think so. Oh fuck. We put it under UART things, fishes somewhere, food or something. No. No, I lost them. No, I didn't lose them for sure, but I just don't remember where the hell is Well, you know what I can do? I have two. So I don't know if he's inside a project, if he's inside our repo, if he's inside our art repo, our Blender repo. I mean, we have so many places, and I'm pretty sure I put it inside a project, right? And I don't think I put it inside our project because. Well, maybe I did. Wait. Did I put it here directly? No, because this fishing meshes is only for the... I'm pretty sure I had this inside a project, right? Because some of the screenshots are actually like this one, this one, this one. I mean, they may be Blender screenshots, but also, let me open Blender 1 second. Maybe we see it from the recent files, right? Open recent. New fishes collection blend. Ah, it was in Blender. Under food fishes new. I searched there though. Wait. CPS. I searched here by date, right? And I said, well, what is the latest date? But yeah, this was not really matching too well. Food fishes new. Yeah, it actually matches now. I didn't search well enough, but yep. Okay, Zia, we found it. Oh my god! So it was not a project. It was just in Blender, right? And we had this new fishes collection where I was collecting. Where I was collecting all the fishes. Now, some of the fishes, because we also have more than this, right? So 1, 2, and 3 we have in Blender, yes. While these ones we have in Unreal already. The only problem is Unreal where, but we kind of have them, right? Some, I mean, I didn't yet bring them all into one place, and I think we should. I think we can bring them all inside our current project, our current fishing test project, right? And then move from there, because otherwise it's too complex. Okay, let's do this. So the first problem I have is that these fishes are not animated, right? Well, these ones are not, but the ones that are inside Unreal are actually animated. So I think that we can get one animated. No, none of them is animated, right, at the moment. None of these ones. But I have the other ones, like for example this eat a fish, right? This one, which is animated. Now, unfortunately, I really didn't say where the hell are those fishes. Huh. But some are here. Probably majority are here. You see that we have, yeah, the majority are here. The majority of them are here. See this guy? See this guy? So let's start with a small one, right? Small one being, they are all fairly big actually, but let's start with this one, right? The grumpy fish. The grumpy fish. Let's start with this one. So this one is There is a blueprint, right? Yeah, there is a blueprint. Why I cannot see the well, the yeah, this is the mesh. Yeah, this is the mesh. He also has multiple animations. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I think this one is actually good. Okay. It's actually pretty good, I would say. It's actually pretty good. So I'm just trying to understand the structure a bit, right? But I think this guy is the one to migrate. Is migrating the BP, the mesh. What is the mesh here? I think the mesh is has probably a stupid name and yeah, it's called the rig, but in reality, it's not a rig. But it's not exporting it. Probably there is a rig and there is a rig skeleton. I don't know. Let's try to export it this way, but it seems that it's missing the rig, the actual mesh. I don't know. We will export it under phishing test. Yes, exactly. Exactly there. So now in our phishing test, we should have, right? Right. But I don't understand why it didn't bring in the actual fish. Which is kind of weird. It didn't do it. So I exported that, but it didn't bring in the actual fish. There will be some work to do on these fishes, huh? To make them, you know, fully usable by us, but there will be a bit of work. Not insane work, but there will be a bit of work. Was in the preview. That's probably why I didn't export it. Was in the preview asset. That's why. It was just a preview. But so he has no BP. I think he has no BP. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have. Which is kind of strange though. So they dropped it in with the BP like that. Don't understand what they did here. It is actually moving, so somehow, some way. They drop directly the skeletal mesh with the animation blue. Ah, okay, so they did this way. They did it without the blueprint, which I don't know if it's a great idea, right? Because it means that you have to drop in the skeletal mesh directly. I mean, in our case, it's kind of fine. Interesting one. What about this one? This one is beautiful, actually. Beautiful. But I think every animal is blue is beautiful, except mosquitoes. Fuck the mosquitoes. Okay, so now we have it here. And what we could do, right, just for fun 1 second, is to attach it to our fishing rod from the beginning, right? Which obviously doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's just to see. If I associate here my mackerel, whatever is the name, we will rename them all, I don't know, potentially, right? You see that now the fish is there. The problem we will have, yeah, we will definitely have a problem of position because the pivot is not yeah, so we will have to calculate the length and move it somehow. Yeah, probably, because I don't want to change the I have to think about that. But basically it will be something like this, assuming that there is a hook there. Now the hook is not there, but we assume it's there, right? Okay, we assume it's like this. Now, and we can assign directly the mackerel animation blueprint, right? So this guy will move, yeah. He's pretty cool, by the way. Finally, we see a fish after all this freaking work. Now, if I go fishing now, the fish will be already attached, right? You see? Ah, here is my fish. Ah, I like it. I like it. So, yeah. I think, yeah. I like that. Finally, we see a fish, boys. After all this time. Fantastic. So how do I mean, the bobber looks a bit fake, actually. I should probably check. I don't know, it's too colored. I don't know, I can make it wood. Maybe I can make the lower part wood. I think as it is now, it looks a bit plastic, you know. It's not really a great great result, but I like the picture though. Let me post it in the supporter channel so that, you know, they see a bit of the progress. Okay, so yeah, now if I cast, the fish will go. Yeah, look at this.
Got it.
Right? So, but I don't think we want to show the fish. Do we want to show the fish? I mean, in theory, we could, right? But no, I will show the fish only when you catch it, right? Only when it's the end of the game. I mean, it would be cool to have the fish just go around, you know, but I think it's a bit too complex because I could have him go around and then actually hook, right? But I think it's a bit too complex. I don't want to overdo this thing. It already took a lot of time, right? Yeah. I really like the camera, by the way. The camera is very good, I think. It's very smooth. I mean, the zoom in, zoom out is decent. I mean, it's not the best, but obviously when he collides with your character, it's a bit funky, but, right? Collides with your character and it's a bit funky, but it's not bad. We can probably even, well, yeah, I think it's good. So, yeah, so we will have the fish be attached only when you win, right? So this will actually be empty at the beginning, and only when you win, which we say it is called end game, right? End game. So if you win, we want to attach, right? We want to set the skeletal mesh assets equal to, for now we only have one fish, okay? So to this guy, right? And if you lose, nothing. Then after we attach the fish, we want to basically, I cannot use the same. Can I use the same? Well, maybe I can. Well, no, it's not a good idea. I think we have to modify the spline again. That will not be super easy, but we can try. Okay, so we have the my spline. The spline is still there. We didn't touch it, right? And how do we set the spline points? Do we set the spline points outside of this? I don't think so. You remember that we did that work on the points, right? Set position, set point position, whatever. Where is that? It's not my spline. Why? It's probably done. It's probably done in the casting. I see. Yeah. It's done in the casting. Trace down to find the endpoint of the spline. So in this case, we have the endpoint and we have the starting point. We just have to recalculate the midpoint. And I think we can recalculate it in the same way. Right? Which is exactly this. So the end point becomes the current bobber point. And yeah. I think I know what to do. I just need to... and the rotation at the end, we didn't use it, huh? The only thing that I don't understand is get Fisher forward vector, throw length. No, I understand that, but the vertical point, right? The vertical point. Because this is just the tangent. Yeah, okay. The tip of the spline is this. Given the start, forward vector, throw length. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's go one by one. Okay, so end game. So we need to find the tip of the well, actually we have to find it in both cases, right? Yeah, we have to find it in both cases. Find spline tip. Find spline tip. So this needs to be. So we needed the start. We need the start. So we need the start location. And then we need, I don't know why sometimes it's doing this. It's setting a value in an impossible place. I don't know why. You see, it did it again. So strange. We set the start location. Now we needed the start location. And I guess we needed the end location as well, right? And then this is, and the distance between the two is my throw length, right? So this is the spline start. The Fisher forward vector, I think I have it, right? The Fisher forward vector. I don't see it, but didn't complain. Why didn't complain here? Why? How can he compile if this is not existing? Huh? It's kind of weird, huh? Because he's not using it, and since he's not using it, he's not complaining. But if I do this, stupid program. But it's fine. So we should have our fishing actor, right? So we can get his forward vector, no problem, right? Forward vector actor, yeah, exactly. And we can use this one, yeah, exactly. So now the throw length, we have to calculate it because the throw length we have to calculate it because it is basically the end location minus the start location, right? So it's the length, is the vector length of this thing, right? And this goes here. me try to normalize this graph a bit. Okay, so we take end minus start vector length. Should we do an ABS? I think we should, huh? Yeah, we should do an ABS of this. Because otherwise we will get a negative value, right? So we get an absolute value, we get the vector length, we find this distance, which is half of that, a fifth of that, we raise it by that amount, and we push it forward by that amount. And this is our result. So the output is actually this. The spline tip. Okay, this is very good. Now, we also need the tangent. And we also need the tangent that we need to set on the spline tip. Can we just call this set spline tip instead of find, so that we do everything in here? I would say yes. I would say yes. Let's call this function set spline tip. So we do everything here. So this will be the location, right? And we set it to be, So we need my spline. And then I need the spline tip in the same way we were doing it here. So we take the spline and we set these two things, right? We set these two things where the tangent is calculated this way. Oops. So this is the location of point 1, yes. And this is the tangent of point 1, where the throw length is, where the Fisher forward vector is this. And where the throw length is this. Right? Okay. And then, so we set the location, we set the tangent. My spline, target spline, why? Yeah, because this is a spline instead, because this is a blueprint. Yeah, that's fine. That's correct. Okay. So if we do this, we don't even need to return the spline tip then, right? Because we just said it is a function that is actually doing the work. Okay, so if we have this now, in our endgame, we set the spline tip, and the end location is the actor location, and the start location is the tip of the rod, which I don't know if we saved it somewhere, but basically is the same. Well, I can avoid changing it because, well, but I need it. So we have the spline start, right? This variable that I need. Fantastic. I can get it just like that. Okay. Pam 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 pam. It's a long time I don't play Overwatch. Did you play Overwatch, guys? It's a long time I don't play Overwatch. How much? Like 6 months or so? I don't even know if they have like a Halloween event. Yeah, for sure they do. Pam 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 pam. I don't know if they have always the same stuff. Overwatch Spellbind. Yeah, requested download. I can update it. I can launch it just to see. But yeah, there is the... There may be new skins for Halloween, but I don't really care about the skins of Overwatch at this point. But yeah. I think they are fighting for a very tough space, right? There are a lot of nice shooter games, and I mean with Valorant, right? And so they are fighting, and now you know the First Descendant. And did you guys play the First Descendant or not? I did. I kind of liked it, but didn't like too much. I mean, I think it was nice, but there was a bit of a barrier at a certain point, right? Really related to weapons and weapon damage and such that I couldn't really overcome easily, and so I kind of stopped there. Okay. So what we are doing here, we are basically setting our spline to go back, right? And we need to set the... we don't know, well actually we also need to set the end of the spline, huh? Let me call it set return spline, which is probably a better name. Set return spline, right? Because actually, now that I think about it, we also need to set the last point, right? The point number 2. Because the end is no more the same, right? And this one needs to be the get actor location, right? Exactly. The get actor location, yes. So is that enough? Yeah, I think it's enough. Because the starting point is still there, it didn't move, right? Well, it may move with the animation, but we don't really care too much about that at the moment. We may disable the idle animations during the fishing because, well, actually no. But yeah, because you know, the rod will move with your hands. I think we need an idle fishing animation, probably. Yeah. Okay, but it is good. So our spline, I would say that our spline is set properly now. I think that our spline is set properly, right? So what we have to do, we basically have to now play the animation of the bobber returning to you following the spline reverse, right? Can I play reverse or not? Yeah, we can play reverse. We can play reverse. So basically it's the same as this, but reverse. Can I just copy this or not? There is something that I'm always a bit confused on. I mean, if I take the same one, I mean, because if I do the if I do move on spline, right, get, and then I say play reverse or whatever, play, there should be a play backward, right? Play from start. No. How can I go reverse if there is no reverse? Ah, there is reverse. Reverse from end. Okay, so if I do this, right? If I do this, I think that my spline will actually play. So basically this will be triggered. And it will actually play from the end. But I think unfortunately we will also play the finished. Right? And the finish will basically say to the bobber that is on water. And it will restart the whole game, right? While we don't want that. So, or I create another spline and I use the same, then I do the same. Or maybe I put here something that if we are at the game end, right, this is not gonna be done. Which probably is the solution, actually. Because I think it's just calling this again. Right? We will say if it's not end game, don't do that. And then at this point, yes, I think we can call this. Okay, let's see what happens. Basic. Uh-oh. I didn't connect something. Set location at spline point. Yes, spline. Okay. Set location at spline point. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens. In theory, if we lose the game... Ah, wait. I didn't connect the lose game. I didn't connect... Yeah, because basically, if you are losing or winning is exactly the same, except that you don't see the fish, right? So in reality, here we have a common point, right? And yeah, we just don't set the fish at the moment, and then we will differentiate more, but for now that's what we need. So if I play the game, right, and I just wait, got it, so basically I will fail. -1, -2. I don't know why the -3 is shown only when he's reaching the top, but okay, -5 he should. Okay, nice. I like that. But okay, it's not exactly the way we want it. Because I think because the starting position is not, well, first of all, it's not rotated right, but the rotation we can fix it, but we need this guy to be, because when we created, I think we created like 50 centimeters below, right, or something. Yeah, I think so. When that happens at the beginning, when I do my setup everything. Yeah. And it is where my, yeah, here is where I decided randomly that my bobber will be at -50, right? I think I will do probably a -30. And I will have the same on the starting position. So we have to modify also the starting position then. The starting position of the spline. Because I the starting position of the spline. Cast the line. Spline start. Who set this thing? Spline start. Get actor location. Road line BP. No, it should be the spline start should be the position of the bobber actually. If we do it that way, I think we have a major problem when the cast animation will play, because my bobber is actually not attached to the rod, right? And I think that's a mistake. I think the bobber should be attached to the tip of the rod, because otherwise is when we will play the animation, the bobber will stand still and my character will play the animation, right? Which will make no sense at all. So, I mean, I'm fine spawning the bobber in a certain location, but then we need to really attach it, right, to the tip of the... So in the same way we attach... Yeah, exactly. In the same way we attach the line to the rod, which is this thing, I guess. In the same way, yeah, let me do it this way, because this makes no sense. This makes no sense. So here we are attaching what? Here we are attaching the fishing rod to what? Okay, this is the fake put rod in end, right? Which in our game will work completely different. And this is attach line to rod, right? And then we need an attach bobber to rod, which can be done pretty much in the same way, with the same delta actually. So this can be identical, I would say. Oops. Yeah. So this will be... I mean, I hope I can do it, right? I hope I can have two child of the same, but I think yes. And the target is my line, I guess. Here is the line, yeah. And here is my bobber. And yeah, and here is the position at the top. Then okay, this is the fishing UI. Do we care? Okay, let me see what happens now. Now it may look a bit stupid, but let's see. Okay, yeah, the problem is that we attach, but we need to keep the rotation, and also I think we have to go a bit down because so put the rod, so the rotation will be keep world, right? The rotation, so we want the rotation of this guy, doesn't care. Keep relative. He doesn't care. Why doesn't care? Wait, because I'm doing it on the wrong object. Fuck. This one. This one is the one I have to modify. Okay, better. But now we have to go down. Is the bobber kind of floating already? No. But now we have to go down a bit. And it is really complex because if I do set actor world location, if I do set actor world location, I think I will break it or no. Set add actor world offset. Very nice. This one is very nice actually. So if I go like 30 centimeters down, now we will have to reset, I mean down. If I have to reset that probably when we cast, otherwise it will look stupid. But yeah. Yeah, I think it's reasonable. I mean the line is longer, we can shorten it, right? We don't have a problem in shortening the line. But I think it's more reasonable like this than not like it was before, because before it was in a fixed position, right? While now it's attached to the rod properly. And yeah, my line definitely needs to be shorter. I don't know if I have an my line object. Spawn rod line. Rod line, I think the rod line starts with length of 100 or something. And probably now we want it, it's already 50. Yeah, we can do 20. So I will not, yeah, I think it's okay. Because actually is attached to the middle of the bobber. But anyway, let's not make it a science project, guys. I mean, it's fine. The bobber, I mean, I don't know if I really like it. I think it looks a bit fake, right? I think we can transform maybe the bottom in wood or something, but it looks like a fake thingy made of plastic. But okay. I like the shape, but anyway, so if we cast it now, what happens? The bobber will not go, right? Because I don't detach. Oh wow.
Got it.
It's working already? So it's still attached, but how is it possible that it works? Because we didn't detach it, right? But yeah, we are setting the location and the position, but we didn't detach it from the road, which is kind of funny. So I think we have to detach it when we cast, because otherwise, how do I detach it? Bobber set water star position, right? So I think that here we need to detach from the road. Yeah, even a bit more. So here we need so here we need what? We need to say that How do you detach from... Detaches the root component of this actor from any scene component that is attached to. From any scene component. Yeah, I would say yes. So here we detach. So is I would prefer to detach, right? So that our guy is completely free to move. The line.
Got it.
The line was a bit crazy, I have to say, man.
Got it.
I don't know why the line is so, but it's fine. Okay, so we detach from the rod, right? Detach from rod. But then when it comes back to us, right? I want to attach again, right? And I want to attach again exactly in the same way that we did it here, because it seems to work fine. I want to attach it exactly identical. So, and this will be in the end game, right? Yeah, this will be in the end game. So in the end game, we not lose, right? We play, but we have to do it at the end of the movement, huh? Yeah, we do it at the end of the movement. So we do it. So we do it here. So when this finishes, so here we have two cases, right? I mean, we have two parts of this. One is this, which is actually transition to on water. Transition to on water, right? And then we have another part which is transition to end game, right? Well, transition to rod, whatever. So it will be on rod again. So if end game is true, I want to attach... I want to attach myself, right, to the... There's never enough space, it's incredible. I want to attach myself to the fishing rod. This will be on rod again, right? Yeah. And I think here we can set the state of the bobber to be on rod, right? Because we have a state that is called on rod. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic! I like how this thing turns out. I mean, logically is pretty good, I would say. The structure of the code is good. I think that I did it right, at least for what I can see, right? I don't see any... Hello, developer. I have a theory about Italian girls. Ha ha ha. Okay, let's see. They are not the hottest. Are you sure? They tend to look a bit like Spanish girls, but they are good at conversation. And they are cool, okay. They are not the hottest, huh? Could be. Yeah, they are similar to Spanish a bit. They are. But depends a lot on the region, right? In which region of Italy? Because they are very different from one region to another. So you can have an Italian girlfriend, you know, for every region of Italy, and then you can say, oh yes, now I can tell you how Italian girls are. I will have to go not too late because I have to prepare some stuff for the game of tonight. I have to prepare some stuff. Well, I mostly have to think. I can show you the map if you want. If you are interested on what is the map that my players are playing at the moment in Dungeons and Dragons, we are actually in we are actually in the barracks area of one of the main cities of the south of the continent, and I don't know if I still have it open here. No. Yes. And this is the map of the barracks area that they are going through. They discover pretty much everything. This is the ground floor, but then there is also the upper floor. I took it from this picture is a kind of a free. Well, it's not really free, but anyway, it's a kind of a free with attribution picture, and I modified it because I made it bigger. It was actually smaller at the beginning. It was like all this section in the middle. Oops. All this section in the middle was missing. Pretty much, yeah, all of this, right? So I made it a bit longer just by duplicating stuff that was already there. Because I needed the barracks to be a bit longer. And there is also the top floor, which is this one of the same barracks. And actually in this area there is a lot of stuff going on. It's a bit long to explain, but there's a lot of stuff going on. Basically the evil side or the evil creatures that are populating part of this world are like rallying together and trying to rebuild an army. And at the moment they have a temporary general, which is actually this guy, and which is actually winged because yes, and there is also a black dragon around. There is also a black dragon around, right? And yeah, they have a mission in this area, in this barracks, but unfortunately I think they are going to fail. Because they had all the information that basically the stuff that they had to look for, right, was in this area. or anyway, he was on the west side of the barracks, facing the city, because in this direction there is the city. And what they did, they basically went in and they went all this way, right? And then they went down, then they went up to the next level, and also there they went all the way to the left and back to the right, but just the top part. And then they came back and they arrived here, but they arrived super late. So they basically seen everything except the part that they had to see, and actually the part that some NPC told them to see, right? So an NPC told them, yes, the gems are on the magical stuff is on the left of the barracks facing the city. So they did everything else. Everything else. They even entered here, actually. They just didn't do this part. And I think that now is late, unfortunately. So they will not be able to stop what is happening here. And that is a kind of a problem, but for me as a game master is easy. I mean, it's a good one because it gives me the ability to, I mean, for the future, you know, to have more stuff. But yeah, I have no idea why they went this way. I mean, it's true there were some fires, you know, there was some fire here. So maybe they said, well, I don't really want to go that way. But this was the way. They should have really entered this way, right? And they didn't. I mean, breaking a window here would have been the easiest. But they didn't. So, yeah, just to give you a bit of a sense of what we are doing tonight at Dungeons and Dragons. But, yeah. These people. I'm just checking something on the on Discord. Okay, so going back to us. Oh, nice zoo. So going back to us, right? So we on the road again. We attached the bobber there in exactly the same position, -30, and we said that the floater state is on the rod, so in theory should not move or do anything, right? The difference is that if I catch the fish, I see the fish. If I don't catch the fish, I don't see the fish. Now, can you zoom in on the fish? Well, maybe we will display it. Maybe we will display it on screen somehow. Why the line is so weird?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
What do you mean no? It's going right.
Yes.
No.
What?
Yes.
Did I break it?
No. No.
What?
Yes.
Did I break the minigame? Somehow?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
There is something.
No.
There is something not
Yes.
working.
No.
Yes.
No.
What do you mean no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we have a problem because at the moment it continues forever, right? While it should. I mean, if you don't win, I was trying to win, but I cannot win because there is something
Yes.
fucked up.
Yes.
No.
What do you mean, no? He was going east.
Yes.
No.
Why? I think we have a wrong direction when it's going down again.
Yes.
Fuck it.
Yes.
Why am I particle finished? Because the particle has an
Yes.
ending. Yeah, probably yes.
Yes.
Probably that particle has an end.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Why is not incrementing
Yes.
anymore? 4? Okay, so we got the fish. The rotation is wrong. The rotation is wrong. Okay, there are a number of problems. The first, the first problem I see is that it seems that the minigame now is broken in terms of direction. The second thing is that the particle is not eternal. We need the particle to be eternal, while after some time it stopped, right? I don't know why it stopped, but it stopped. Let me see. So the particles. I have to start, I think, to group the fishes. Yeah, let me do this. Because otherwise it's a bit of a mess. Okay, so I have everything in the same, right? Let me see 1 second. Is still all of this, huh? Even if I deleted the gem, pickups. Because it's still in here. It seems that this thing is not eternal. Why is not eternal? Local space, deterministic, interpolated, spawning, emitter spawn, emitter update, emitter state, life cycle self, inactive response, loop behavior once. No, loop behavior infinite. Yeah. We need this thing to be infinite, actually. Should never finish until we disable it. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is the rotation. The third thing is that I don't understand why, but it seems that the minigame, or we didn't test it fully before, but it seems that sometimes it's giving you the wrong direction. Got it. So this is down. This is east.
No.
Why is saying up? Okay, it didn't reset. Okay, I think I know where is the problem. I think that we don't set, but it's impossible, bro. Up, reach the top again, right? That's very strange. Up, reach the top again. So, but then you see that reach the top again. He has 3 seconds delay with the other stuff. Reach the top again. Vertical speed. Okay, but after reach top again, he's not choosing a direction. Huh? No, I mean, this is good, but reach the top again, going back up. Yeah, so after this reach the top again, we should have a east, right? But it's not there. It's not there. Why is not there? Where was the part where I was doing? Where was the part where I was doing the? There is a part, right, where I'm when I'm defining the new position. Fish move, huh? Probably fish move.
Hello world, I'm back.
Hello. Hello, Fanner. What your axis look at like? My axis. I was thinking dot x like executable, and I was like, what? No one ever asked me how my executable binary files look, so I didn't understand. How my axes look like? Different types, blonde or not, or brunette or blonde again. Yeah, different types, very different types. In general, kind of small, not very tall, right? Because I'm not tall, and so. But yeah. Different kinds. So the problem is that after we go up and we choose a certain direction, right? We don't set the direction to be that direction, and this is the mistake. Go back up, right? But with a certain direction. No, but okay, but that is still up, right? In this phase, we are still going up. So I think this phase is fine. It's very strange that after this, right, I don't have reach at bottom, going back up. Yes. And the direction is up, which is correct. But then, and so I have a direction and such, right? And then I reach my and then I reach this point. I don't know why I'm setting the direction up again. Reach the top, going up. I don't know exactly when this is executed actually. Reach the top again. Yeah, but after this, right, we should arrive here. And we should do another fish move. So, what is this start location empty, by the way? Oh? What? That's a bit weird. How was she like? Which was the cutest one? I don't know. It's not a very easy question. Depends on the period, you know, depends on many things. So there is something that is not working after we go back up, right? And that is I don't understand how we choose the other direction without going through fish move. That's very weird, right? Because in theory, after we are here, and I can enable the breakpoints again, right? I can enable the breakpoints again, and we can play, and we can do this. Why the bobber was not oriented?
Got it.
I don't care about this particular breakpoint. So when it's going down is the problem, right? Yes. So going up, reach the bottom. In this case, it's going down again. Lose. Why the line is so long? Okay, we have to also set the line to be... Yeah, when the game finishes, we have to set the line... when the game finishes... My god, this code is becoming big, huh? This thing became kind of big. No, we have to do it when we finish the move. Where the hell is that? Losing myself. Here. Yeah. So here we want to set the line. We have a function. It's called set line length. Yeah. We have to set the line length back to like 30 or percent. No, percent 0.8, which is the usual vertical line. Brown house and brown hair are top feature for men. Maybe my woman I prefer ginger or blonde. I mean, in personal taste. Hey, yes, depend. I mean, some people like, and usually it's the opposite of what you are, right? So like, if you are brown, you like. If you are a brown hair, you like blonde hair. If you are blonde hair, you like brown hair. So you like the opposite of what you are, just because it's different, you know. So that is usually how it works. Got it. Left, right. Go down, please. Left, down. Okay, it is our. Reach the bottom, going up. West. He did it right all this time, because he said west. What? So when does he fuck up?
Got it.
West. Down. Why before he didn't get the breakpoint? It's kind of crazy. It's the same thing. Why we go underwater now? Oh my god, this thing is fucked. Well, maybe because we cast again and we didn't reset the going down and going up properly. That is very possible. So when we start, right, all those variables needs to go to 0. So in the reset, there is a function that is called setup reset cast all. Yeah, exactly. So here we need to set the going down and the going up to empty. You might be right, it's an instinct to seek genetic diversity to avoid object deployment for lack of such thing. Yeah, I think so. It's always like that, right? So are you blonde or brown? If you are brown, you like blonde, I'm pretty sure. You prefer ginger or blonde. So if you prefer ginger or blonde, definitely you are brown eyes and brown hair, I'm pretty sure. You see, I can see you even if I don't see you. Easy. Easy.
Got it.
Got it. So it's going down, it's going up, it's going west, it's going down. So I think it's only when I catch it then. Why the second time? Why only the second time is triggering the thing? And not the first time. That is super weird. We didn't going down is false, right? Because we went through this, and going up now also become false. So it seems that fuck, I didn't check where it was. So the thing is down, right? The thing is down, and for some reason, going up is true. It's not possible because going up, we set it here. I think we don't reset going up. Yeah, we don't reset going up properly. Pretty much. That is the problem. Okay. We don't reset going up properly. We don't reset going up properly. So when we have no, but we do. We just did it here. Yes, you are, you see? Easy. Easy seeing the future. Blonde women are usually more cold. Yeah, is usually true, yes. And the same for blonde men, right? It's usually true, yeah. So okay, let me do it again. But I think that the problem is the second time we go up, right? Because the first time that we go down, let me see. Going down, right? Going up, going west, you see? But I don't understand why it's not going through these breakpoints. It's kind of funny though. It's not hitting any of these breakpoints. Even if it's going down and up. Right? So the first time he's not going through this breakpoint and he's still able to go down and up. What the fuck? Because we do it in another place. I'm pretty sure that I did it twice. I'm pretty sure I did it twice. Yeah, which is exactly here. Which is exactly here. So if we are going down through, right? If we are going down through, and we are also going up through, we have to reset going up. Yeah, this is where we don't do it. Okay, I found the point. We have to set it to false. Okay, now I think that we will not have a difference between the first time and the second time.
Got it.
Down, up with direction, west, down, up with direction, down, up with direction. Okay, now it's working consistently. Down, it's always choosing down, which is kind of fun. Up with direction, lose. Okay, we lost because too many steps, right? Okay, fine.
Got it.
Can you go east or west, please? And not always down. Oh my god, it's going always down now. The randomization now. Look at that! It's 30%, bro. What the fuck? Did we break it? No, it's impossible. We broke it. It's broken. And now it's going west. He randomized like 10 times in a row down. She's insane. Okay, now it's randomizing more the west. Okay, the problem is that this thing is not really counting the moves. It's counting the... I think also hot women are colder. What do you mean hot women are colder? Hot cannot be cold. That's the opposite. What do you mean? Like you're saying, remember the blue is red? What do you mean? What do you mean? You mean old instead of hot or what? There is something in that sentence that doesn't match. And I'm all about, you know, I'm all about booleans, checks and stuff, so I can spot that very easily. Because I'm working on booleans like a boss. Okay. So this now works fine. The problem we have is that we are not really counting the moves, right? We are only checking the score. So, and that is very wrong, right? So we have to count the moves no matter what. Yeah, so I did it wrong. Okay. I mean, it's okay to count the... Let me just take something from my fridge, otherwise I will not have dinner. Women that are very hot behave in a colder way. Ah, in that sense. Hot, I mean, you're saying that if they are good looking. I don't know. Can take a joke. Yeah, but depends on the woman. I mean, for sure they you know, they have higher standards, and so maybe they don't want to give it all immediately, right? And so they are a bit snobbish at the beginning, but it's not that true. Let me just take something from my fridge. This one seems to be wonderful. This seems to be fantastic. You will never be told by the right time, because I had to take it out of the fridge probably 3 hours ago, but fine. We will just microwave it to make it edible. We will microwave it, I guess, but not now. Not now yet. I'm pretty happy with this thing today. I think it was a great idea. I made good progress with this mini games. Freaking mini games taking forever. But we finally saw a fish today. We finally saw a fish, which is fantastic. First time, huh? In 10 days. I'm eating a carrot. Like a raw carrot. Like a raw carrot. I like a lot the raw carrot for the sound that it makes when you snap it. From my experience, only the beginning. My fiancée, soon to be wife, still can take a joke after all the years. Oh my god. I see. Well, yeah. So she doesn't like to. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to speak about someone I don't know, so I will not. I will not speculate. You want to hear the sound of the carrot? Do you want to hear the sound of the carrot snapping? And we can record it for future usage in our game. Was good, but not that good as a sound. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of noise. But noise we can remove. Let me hear it. Not bad actually. We just made a sound that we can use for something. Let me try again. Croc. 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 Duck. It's okay, man. You can say, I'm committed. We have to start pumping out those babies. Yeah, you have to save Europe. Are you in Europe or in the US? You are in the US, huh? You're not in Europe. But yeah, we need to start pumping up babies because our civilization is dying. There are no babies anymore. So please do at least 5 or 6. We have to rebalance all the people that don't do babies, like me. So you have to do at least 5 babies. As a minimum. Okay. Okay, so the problem now is that we don't count the moves. We keep track of the score, but we don't count the moves. So we need another variable, which is max moves. And actually the game ends when you reach max moves, no matter what. While I was saying that the game ends when you are at plus or minus score, but no. That's a bad way to see it. Because, you know, you can have you can have 10 possible moves, and on those 10 you have to win 5, right? You have to be at plus 5, so you can fuck up like 5 times. See you, man. See you next time. Thank you for stopping by. Always nice to, you know, chit chat while I'm doing some work. Always nice. Okay. So let's say that we have required moves 5, max move 10, right? So the end of the game, right? So yeah, so this thing is wrong because it's partially wrong, let's say. Because if we have this, yes, we win. But also if we finish the moves, right?
Ready for some fun?
Ready for some fun? I mean, I'm having fun a bit. I think I am having fun. I mean, I like developing Plane Shift. So max moves is the maximum number of moves after the game ends. Yeah, and then we need the current moves, right? We need a current move. So I need even another variable, boys, which is current moves. Current number of moves, right? And the current number of moves needs to be reset when we do our starting everything. When we do the so here, right? No. here. So this will be, oh, without music, it's so quiet in here. Music changes everything. It's so nice. Music is so nice. Okay, so set current moves equal to 0. Current number of moves equal to 0, right? Now, every time we do a move, I don't know if it's every time we do a move or every time this function is called. Yeah, I think it's every time this function is called actually. Because this is actually a move, right? Yeah. So here the first thing that we do, we increment current moves. So we say +1. And then we say if current number of moves is equal or higher than, right? I mean, it cannot be greater, but because we always go through this. But in any case, no, let's do equal so we can find some bugs. Yeah, exactly. So if the current number of moves is equal to the max allowed moves, max moves, let's call it max moves allowed, right? The max move allowed. So if this is equal to that, wait, no, first we need to check for the win, because if it's the last move, yeah, exactly. First we need to check for the win. So these two are actually inverted, because otherwise you will never win, right? So first we check for the win. So if this move actually made you win, if this made you win, I don't know why I have this. Because it's nicer. Wow. Okay. If this makes you win, then it's done, right? But if it's not, sorry, yeah. Okay, it's a bit okay, like that, yeah. So if it's not, we check for the end game, right? So this basically is end game with lose, because out of moves, right? You cannot lose anymore, right? You cannot move anymore. You cannot move anymore. Hello, Saif. Why you're always pasting this weird stuff in the chat? Why? Why you're always pasting this weird stuff like Skater 3? I mean, what is it? Why you are randomly? Why you act like you are a bot all the time? And if this is also false, then is no end game, right? Okay. Okay, let me try like this. The line is so weird. Got it! Down. So we just wait 10 moves. So 1, 2. Well, it's actually 2 now. 3. Why? I mean, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can do the last one correct and say yes. So actually, even if I did the last one right, we lost because we are out of moves, right? And I didn't reach the score of +5, right? So maybe let me just make it shorter, otherwise it would take me 2 hours to test. So let's just go with requiring moves to win 2, max move 5, okay? Which is kind of short, but anyway. Required.
Got it.
So that to me is 1. And this is 2. So in this case I win. Oh, I have a fish! Look at that! Look at the fish! This is me punching on the table and the mouse moving. Look at that. Okay. Do you think it will work also the second time, or the fish will remain attached? Yeah, the fish will remain attached. What the fuck? What is going on here? We didn't reset anything. No! Why we didn't reset anything? Why we have going up? Going down through? Because he immediately selected to go down? No, I don't think so. What?
Got it.
Anyway, we don't remove the fish. We have to remove the fish. So the fish. So to remove the fish, let's say that as soon as we cast again, right? When we cast, we need to be sure that this is done at every cast. Start cast, reset all, right? So we should remove the fish. So we will set the skeletal mesh to be empty, and hopefully the previous fish is going to go GG, right? It's going garbage collected one day. One day.
Yes.
I already win. Wow. Yeah, because it was only 2. I don't know if I really like the line at the end. What? Because I didn't reset the score. I didn't reset the score. So current moves 0. Move game result 0. No, I have it here. Move game result 0. What? Move game result 0. Yeah, circle game result 0. Move game result 0. Current number of moves 0. And max move allowed. I don't understand why the second time he did it in one move. That sounds a bit weird, no? What? Why this bobber is always in a weird position? Huh? What? Why the bobber is always kind of in a weird position at the beginning? Do we remove the rotation? I think we want the bobber to have because I'm running, right? And since I'm running, if I run and I press F, oh my god, look at this. Holy shit. If I run and press F immediately, got it. I continue running while playing the minigame.
Yes.
Easy.
No.
That's actually a bit weird, but it may not happen in our game actually. Got it.
Yes.
Okay, win, right? Because I did two. But if now I cast again, I exit from the game. Shit. Got it.
Yes.
That
No.
I don't understand why. Sometimes, sometimes we end up in a position where things are not reset properly. Got it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Bro, why is not finishing?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What? Bro. There is still something weird in this code because it seems to... Hello, Shlo. Let's eat the fish for dinner. That would be a good idea. So the point is there is still something weird because when it seems that the first time it works always, right? The first time works always correctly, but the second time is not. And I don't understand why. Got it.
Yes.
I mean, why sometimes it goes through this? And sometimes it doesn't. Why sometimes goes through this and sometimes goes through this? That is what I don't understand. Is it a matter of timing if we actually reach the target of the new floating thingy? But anyway, if we are not going down, it should not go through this, right? So this should do it only when we are going down. So if we go down and we reach... No, this is... And I think that now it will be... Yeah, exactly. Now it is bugged.
Yes.
For the first move, right? So when... And here we lose because I did 3 moves instead of 2, right? So that's why we... But basically there is a case... I mean, like now I just thrown the line, right? I just thrown the line. And he's already saying that going down is true. We just started. I just thrown the line now. So it seems that it's not initialized somewhere, right? But I initialize it on the cast. Whenever we cast, we initialize the, right? We initialize going down to false. Maybe because he selected the first movement to be down. Yeah, that's possible. So probably now it will go down immediately. Going up through. Nah, you see there is still something fucked up. It's impossible. So here we are at cast, right? So we didn't yet choose a location. We didn't yet choose a location. So who the hell set going down to true? Who the hell said going down to true is impossible? This is setting it to false. This is a check, right? This is a check. This is setting it to false. This is setting it to false again. This is setting it to true if the chosen move is the... Yeah, this is setting it to true if the chosen move is down, but we didn't yet randomize a move, right? Unless the last move was down. Do we reset this chosen move? Well, this chosen move is randomized every time, so... you know what I would do? I will add a breakpoint here. Shaif, what the fuck are you saying? I think I'm gonna ban you because every time you join, you just say random stuff. So, or you are a bot, or you are a bot at this point. Even if when I asked you the other time, you said no, but started to be annoyed by you pasting stuff randomly, you know, that I have then to Google Translate to understand what is it, because there is the requirement to all streamers to actually moderate their chat, right? So what the fuck did you say? You said a thank you for the clarification. What? So, can you speak English, please? I mean, I think you're a bot, by the way. I will ban you soon. Just a matter of time. Okay, so... yeah, I added a breakpoint here. I want to see... because it seems that when we start, right? I think it's when we start the second time. Can I see going down, please? Okay, we can just step and we'll see where we are. What? Why I cannot step? What happened? The game fucked up. Going down through. Choose and move one. Choose and move one. Valid points T-map. Only west. Available points. North, east, and west. It's a bit weird that it's a bit weird that he's saying that at the starting position there is only 1 point available, right? How it is possible that in the starting position there is only one spot available? I mean, it must be 2. Got it. Please, can I see this variable? If I add it as a watch, right? Then where the hell do I see that? I see it in the debug window, huh? Where are my watches? Anyway. Why I cannot see the value of this thing? Is the editor kind of messing up or what? I think the editor is messing up a bit because it doesn't give me the values of the stuff. Ah, wait, I need to select the object. Ah, okay, now it's much better. Not in scope. What do you mean not in scope? Huh? Not in scope. So they already been removed. Choose and move not in scope. What the fuck? I think this thing is going to be crazy. Because the fact that he's saying they are not in scope is kind of weird. I'm on the bobber. These valid point T maps are what? Are local variables or are they are local they are local variables inside the fish move function. True. Which, by the way, we don't even see here. So we don't see local variables. Okay, GG. For whatever reason, we don't see local variables. Or anyway, they are not reported. But it is a bit weird that it is a bit weird. It seems that the initial location of the points is actually not correct, boys. Unfortunately. I don't know if I changed anything here, but I don't think I did. it seems it defines only one point to be actually available. Because now, you know what is the difference? The difference is that now we have a longer range of movement. And that makes me think that... Got it! Didn't print out anything. Yeah, because I didn't put the point here. Okay. No, because I want to see if now that we have a longer... I mean, they are a bit at the limit, right? True. But still they should be in. So I don't understand why sometimes, not always, but sometimes, my... Maybe because my bobber is moving... But no, because the bobber is only rotating, it's not moving. So there is so sometimes it looks like these points, right, are not correct. Don't know exactly why, but available points should always be 2 at the beginning, right? Invalid points... No, sorry. Available points should always be 3 at the beginning. And invalid points should always be 2 at the beginning, right? So whatever, so this printout should always say 3 available, 2 valid, because we cannot go north, because north is the end of the minigame, right? Got it. I didn't even see the print. What? Available points 3, valid points 2. Correct. Then he's moving east, and at this point has only 1 valid point, which is west, which is correct, right? So this time was correct. I don't know why. I mean, it looked to me that maybe if I'm slightly angled or what is not working as expected. I don't know. Got it. Valid points too. No, now it's correct again. So it is based on if I'm pressing F while moving or something, and I'm still running like this, which I know is a bit weird, but got it. No, I still now it's working all the time. Now it's working all the time. Now that I added the debug, obviously it's not showing. It's not showing the problem, right?
Yes.
Hmm. Saif, can you say something which is not something coming from a bot, please? Otherwise, I'm just gonna ban you. I don't want to have a bot running around, I mean, staying around, you know. And if you don't speak English anyway, it's pointless, so. I don't know why why one time it did 1 point, right? I saw that the variable value was 1.
Got it.
Now it's always 3-2.
No.
Yes.
When I'm going up, can I press a key? In theory not, right? When I'm going up, can I press a key? No, I cannot. So actually when I'm going up, choose 1 point to move and set it as a target. Going up, direction up, goes back up with a certain direction. Key pressed on move. False. Because I want to disable the particle effect when going up, right? Because you should not press any key. Which is our enable counter move, right? In theory I should do, yeah, exactly, enable counter move. I mean, the counter move should still be enabled. I don't have a problem with having that enable, but I want the marker to be off when going up, right? Yeah, this thing needs to be tested quite a bit because there are so many possible cases actually.
Yes.
There are so many possible cases, boys. Oh, we got a fish. Let me see the second time. The second time.
Got it.
We removed the fish. Why the fish is still there? What? Huh?
Got it.
What? We said that when we cast the second time, right? We do this, right? We do fish, set skeletal mesh, empty. Do you mean that we are not going? If move on spline black bay position is equal to 0, set new time. Wait a second. Don't do this. I think here I have a bit of a fuck up. This one should be at the end of this and yeah, and if that is true, oh my god, then I know why it's fucking up.
Got it.
Yes.
No. No.
Yes.
Oh yes. Okay, we found the main contributor to to the issues, which is this branch, which actually should be at the end of everything, because otherwise when we go here we don't do any of this initialization, right? Which is crazy, which is completely crazy. So yep, so no, we need to do all this initialization all the time, and this one only if, right? So this should always be the last element. If I want to add stuff, yeah, this is what, okay, yeah, well, this is a big bug, right? So this should fix a lot of stuff. And probably also the available points, maybe.
Got it.
Yes.
When?
Got it.
Yes. Yes.
What? Why I won in three rounds now instead of 2? Because one I messed up. No, I don't think so.
Got it.
Yes. Yes.
It didn't count. It didn't count the first one.
Got it.
Yes.
No.
Why? There are still few things fucked up, guys.
Got it.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
It's not disabling the particle when going up. Why? It's not disabling the particle when going up. Didn't we just said that? Didn't we just said that? I have a bit of a problem here because we have 2 places where we do something kind of similar. We have one place here, which is when we select a new direction, right? And here we have this reach the bottom going back up, right? And in theory here I have activate marker off, right? So should really disable this, right? I don't understand why it's not doing it. Wait. Okay, this is why. This is why. Okay, fine. Yeah, it is a bug. I mean, it's my fault. Okay, as usual. Nothing new. Nothing new. Because here there are multiple wait, now I'm fucking up again because here we are going down and here we are going any other direction. So if we go down or if we go any other direction except back up, right? We want to enable the counter move. but not in this case, right? So actually, you know what I can do? I can probably do this, that I put my enable counter move here. Because it's not in this branch, right? I mean, it may look a bit messy, but because the other solution is to put it twice. I don't understand exactly this vertical speed set floating vertical speed. So here we are restoring. So if we go down or if we go up, we have this speed. Yes, correct. And in the other direction, okay, yeah, this is correct actually. But only if I'm going up, no, only if I'm going down or any other direction. I want to deactivate my mar. Yeah, so I have to do it here. Basically, I have to do it here. There's no way. I have to do it here. Let's do it there. I mean, it's a bit confusing, but it's fine. Let's do it. Let's do it there. It's the place where it should be. So even if it may look a bit weird, right? Because I have to put my enable. Come on. My enable like here. Right? And then this check. Can we unwind a bit this graph that is really messy? So this upper part is when we are going up. When we are going back up, right? So we went down, we are going back up, and we want to do this, yeah. This part is when we are going down. Well, from here is where we're going down. Yeah, exactly. From here, this is down. What the? Okay. From here, this is down, and the last one here is any other direction, right? This is any other direction. I don't know if it's better, but I can say at least that I tried. Right, so we have three things. 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if I want to separate it maybe with boxes because okay, so now in theory the marker when we're going back up should be off, right? That line is
Got it.
so
Yes.
okay, go down please. Fantastic. Oh fuck, I won already. Because now is we are winning with 2 moves. Yeah, let me. Well, I can just let it go. Let me just let it go. I don't win. So I just let it go. When the thing goes down, when it comes back up, it should deactivate. Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
So basically, whenever the marker is deactivated, you should not press anything. Don't understand exactly why I lost now, but I lost because there was the third movement. Possible. I'm so annoyed. I'm so, you know, annoyed by talking with bots. I mean, in this, you have no idea how many people are contacting me on Discord, and they are actually not real people. It's insane. Or if they are real people, they are not the people that they pretend to be, right? There is an incredible amount of fake accounts. Incredible. Okay, so this is working better. Still, I mean, everything is kind of slow at the moment, right? And we can we can increase the speed
Yes.
dramatically when we want, right?
Got it.
Yes.
So one thing that we can do,
Yes.
we can randomize.
No.
That was a mistake. What? There was a mistake, boys. There was a mistake of there was a bug. It's impossible that I went up and the thing was not, the marker was not activated. What? Wait, the marker was not activated? I removed it from here. So it's only when it's going up that it's not activated, or after I press a key, right? Why that happen? That is a bit weird. Huh?
Got it.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Now this time was correct. I don't know. Sometimes let me remember. I have to test it. I have to test it more. I have to test it more because there are so many cases, boys. She's
Got
insane.
it.
Yes.
It's coming towards me because I did the right thing. I need more moves to test it. I need more moves. Required win moves 5, max move 10. Let's do this so I can test it a bit more. My feeling is that there are still some corner cases where things.
Got it.
Yes. Yes.
Because when he's going back. Wait a second. When he's going back, because there he was going back. We never tested going back much.
Yes.
Going back, like now.
No.
Because he can choose to go back after going down.
Yes.
That's kind of unfortunate, I think. Yeah, true. Okay. Okay. Can we exclude back after going down? That would solve a problem. Bro, another one. Nice. Good job. Yeah, I mean, one of the people that I told you, one of the cases where they are messaging me and they are not real people, I have one right now that is messaging me on Discord. I will show it to you, but I have to show my whole Discord and I usually don't. I think there is either a bot or a fake person. And the way they approach you is always the same, right? They say, hello, how are you, right? And they are sharing servers with you. And they basically spam, direct message spam people that they find in servers, and they, I don't know exactly, I mean, I didn't get exactly what they want, but usually want money, like they want to sell services, like they want to make 3D models or programming or whatever, but I never reached the point where they actually scam me, because I usually cut off the discussion before we reach that point. So, okay, guys, I think I need to go. It's 8 o'clock. I need to have dinner, whatever. I mean, I can stay a bit more, but while we are cooking, maybe. But
Got it.
what I was saying. Ah, yes. If we can avoid when it goes down to go back, that would be a good move, because down is already an annoying movement, and if he also goes back, it's basically making you. Even if, you know... But that's kind of interesting, actually. I think we can keep it. Because it's a difficulty factor, right? You see that it's going backward, but it doesn't have the... It doesn't have the marker. So you have to follow the marker. Yeah, maybe I will keep it, actually. Maybe I will keep it.
Yes.
You already fucked up.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
If I make it faster, it will be...
Yes.
It will start to be interesting. At the moment I'm not making it faster because I'm testing, but... Oh fuck, it took so much. I lost the fish, no!
Got it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, when he's going backward, yeah, I think it's okay though. When he's going backward, he has the particle on top, so...
Yes.
And just to prove the point, the randomizer did it 4 times now, which is interesting. I think it's okay. Why I didn't win though? I did 5 out of 10 easy. Why I didn't win? Let me try again.
Yes.
1,
Yes.
2,
Yes.
3,
Yes.
4, 5. Bro!
No.
Fuck, here I fucked up.
Yes.
Why I'm not winning? Why I always lose? Required win moves 5. Max move allowed 10. Ah, because it's 5 without... No, it's 5... I mean, it's 5 total score, so every time I fuck up, it removes 1. Yeah, but still it's not... But still it's not working. Huh? What? Because I'm not updating anymore the score at the top. I'm not updating the score. Yeah, I'm not updating the score, guys. That's the problem. In fact, if you look at the top, right, it's always 0. Zero.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it is 1 actually.
Yes.
2, 3. Here he fucked up.
Yes.
3 again. Yeah, there is a case. There is still a case where he fucks up. There is still one case. So this is the message. Do you have any ideal character or rig or textural model you want me to model or animate for you now? Yes, if you do it for free, for sure. If you do it for free, surely I need. So there's another guy that is trying to sell his services in direct messages, which to me is not that bad, right, overall. But then when I try to say, because my next move usually is, okay, let's have a voice call, right, where we chat, and usually the answer is no. No, I cannot voice call. Why you cannot voice call? No, I cannot, right? Because usually they are saying that they are like Americans or European, and in reality they are not. And so they are really, impersonating other people. So they are not who they say they are. So I think we have a problem that the negative moves are more than what I can leave it like this because anyway it's playable.
Yes.
But if okay, now we should go to 0. Okay, now we should go to 1. Now we should go to 0 because I'm not pressing. Okay.
Yes.
Now I should go to 1 because I press properly.
No.
Now we should go to 0 because I messed up. Exactly. Is the down that is fucked? Because now I did 1, right?
No.
But now you see that is not correct and it's going to -1. So there is still a case where it's going down, it's choosing a direction, and that direction is not kept. If they refuse to chat face to face, not even face to face, only voice, right? Because usually I ask them, where are you from? And the answer is always from the US, right? And then I say, okay, you want to work on 3D, you want a commission, okay? What kind of work did you do, right? And they are usually pointing you to websites that look very fishy, like they have very different styles, like if it's not only one person. So I think they are presenting you with a portfolio that is not their portfolio, right? So it's just something randomly created, right? And then probably you say yes, and then they just take that work, they sell it to you at maybe, I don't know, $30, and then they try to have it done in China or Pakistan or whatever other place, for $5 by anyone, right? By whoever is available, and they just get the cut, just get the uplift themselves. So they are basically job distributors, right? But I ask this question specifically because also being a job distributor is not bad, right? But per se, but usually ask, are you an individual or are you a studio? And they usually say, no, I'm an individual. Okay, so what's your name? They tell you your name. Usually it's like John Doe, right? So it's something like that. John Smith. Usually all the names are usually completely stupid or very, very normal, right? And then they cannot voice because I think they don't have an American accent, right? So if you voice with them, you will discover that they are not who they are, who they pretend to be, right? So I mean, it happens to me so much lately, so much, just because I'm in many Discord for arts and graphics and Blender and and stuff. So which is usually where I try to recruit some artists for commissions. Or for collaborations, right? But yeah, but it's annoying, right? Because they DM people and probably they scam people. Hear this nice talk. Ah, nice. This one is better actually. Is a snap of a carrot in my mouth. I like that. Okay, so where do we go from here? We have all these fishes. I mean, the game as it is now, it is actually playable. We completely forgot about the first part, right? The first part is the circle. So you have to catch the circle. I don't even remember with which key, right? Q. Press Q to catch.
No.
Yes.
Wait a second. Move one.
Yes.
No, I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If me and you do voice chat, I would inform you about my speech impediment even though I live in Canada. Yeah, but that's, you know, that's a different thing. So you can understand when someone is from another country in terms of accent, right? I mean, if you have a Chinese accent, you cannot get a Chinese accent through a speech impediment, right? So it's really... I will charge you, but I will reduce the price since the first time working with you. I mean, these guys are always like, okay. Can you tell me a bit more about you, like age, country, name, etc., to know you, but to understand better the profile? I'm chatting with this guy now, right? I'm asking him a bit more about the age, the country, the name, you know, how many years you did this, etc. So basically a CV. Do you have a freaking CV or a LinkedIn account? You know what I can do? I can ask for a LinkedIn account. Because, I mean, I understand that very, very young, maybe artists do not have a LinkedIn account, but if someone is doing professional, like this guy is saying, I am a 3D artist and animator for both game development and films making, right? So someone that is working for films making, I mean, it cannot be a rookie, right? I mean, they don't take people, I mean, you don't work in a film or in a movie, right? As someone searching jobs on Discord, right? So that is what, you know, that phrase is already a warning, right? I mean, this guy's working on filmmaking. I don't know. I don't think so. I think he's just trying to scam someone. But anyway. So what do we do with the beginning of the game? The beginning of the game is our circle, right? So you have to catch the circle, and that circle is giving you points. And if you don't catch it, the fish...
Yes.
So like in that case, I already got a point, right, for that. And we have in the difficulty thing, we have how many circle will appear, right? And we can say like 3 circles. I think the minimum is 1. 3 circles.
Got it.
Yes.
I missed it.
Yes.
Okay, so the point is, how do I want to combine the circle game with this game? Because I think this game is probably better than the circle game, but since I made both, right, we can use both, right? I have to think about it. But now I have a bit of a problem of time. Let me see if my dinner is nearly cookable or if it's still completely frozen. Because if it's still completely frozen, we may have to go heavy. No, we just microwave it a bit until it's, yeah, it's still a block of ice, pretty much. Well, I mean, not really. Okay, let me try to thaw it a bit and see if it becomes like slightly better, and then we will cook it. We go, why? We go like this. We go like this for 10 minutes. 10 minutes, huh? 10 minutes. Because then I think I have to cook it for at least 25. Steak cooking. Yeah, but anyway, I think we can do that. Obviously, it didn't answer to, can you tell me a bit more about you, right? Like your age, country, name, to understand better the profile, how many years you did this, etc. Zero answer at the moment. It's like thinking, oh, what do I do now? Oh, what do I do? So, do you think that if you fail the first mini game, you... So can we have the target? Do you think that we need the target all the time or not? Yeah, probably yes. You know what I don't like? I don't like that. I don't like that the thing is not moving. When we are in this mode, I don't like that.
Yes.
I don't like that it's not. Also, I don't know why it goes down.
Yes.
I don't like that it's not moving. I think it should move. I think it should move. Maybe it should just move left and right a bit, right? Or randomly. Yeah, it should like random move. But I think it should. Should we get? I mean, in the way we are at the moment, if I want to have it moving, the only problem is that all this thing is calculating stuff. So if I have him move, because I can give him a target, and he will actually start to move. Or maybe we only do one catch. What if we only do one catch and not 3? or not, because my idea was to do it variable, right? But is it really? I think we should do only one, probably. Only one catch.
Got it.
And I missed.
Yes.
So let's say that the starting, I don't know why it's going down a bit after the catch. I think it would be nice if this thing kind of vibrates up and down during the catch. And then it could be more than one, right? Because it, like if he's biting the bait. If he stands completely still, I think it's not fun.
Got it. Yes. Yes.
I think he needs to start moving a bit. Why didn't deactivate the shit? Okay, when we cast, we need to, well, when we end, I would say. When we end the game, but also when we cast. As soon as we press C, we have to remove the... You see how many cases there are? It's insane. It's insane. So if I press C, wait.
Got it.
I immediately comes back to my...
Got it.
Yeah, and if he's moving, I'm not resetting it, right? So yeah, I think that at the C, I have to reset. How is that thingy like this one? Start cast reset all, right? When is this called actually? It's saying at every cast. Okay, but where in the code? Just after C. Immediately. Yeah, we can do it inside of here. So we will disable, obviously before this, so we don't do the same mistake. We will disable the marker. So enable counter move off, activate marker off, right? So this will reset the marker as soon as we cast again.
Got it. Got it.
I mean, if I just press C, I don't know why it's at the top and it's not where we want it to be. Because it's detached. Yeah, because it's detached. So we also have to attach it again? Probably yes. So basically we need to do the same as we do... Okay guys, it's becoming too late, I have to go. I have to go now, but hey, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon around 4 or 5 p.m., right? And yeah, tomorrow with a normal skin. I will not be anymore the Halloween crazy tiger. I will be the normal one. Meanwhile, bye bye and see you soon. You want to do a raid? It's a long time I don't do a raid because we are always having, you know, very few people on. So doing a raid with 2 people is not very nice. But no one is on, by the way, of the people that were usually following. Wow. Okay. Maybe we can raid this guy. Why not? What? Okay. So we'll go there, and for now, thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.